Okay, I think we're live, guys. I think we're live. I think we are live. If you are here, if you can see me, please let me know. Please let me know, and we will go ahead and get started. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Awesome. So we already have David in here. Hello from Canada. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see if we can get some more people in here, and we will go ahead and get started. What's up, Fallen One? What's up, Kenneth? Let's see here. Long time no see. Yeah, I know, right? Rebecca, what's going on? All right, we got IZ, we got Eric. What's going on? What's up? We got some wolves in the house. Get the wolf back in here, baby. We got Graham from South Africa. Thanks for tuning in, Graham. Digging. Hi, C, Danny. We got OJ for higher up. What's up, peeps? Awesome. Cool. Woo woo. Yeah, what's going on, Willie? Chad is in the house from Alabama. Very cool. What's up, Mike? Navy, what's up? Whatever Jones. Hey, whatever Jones. We got Jason, Speedster, John, Rebecca. Very, very cool. All right, so we are starting to get some people in here. Thank you all so much for commenting. We'll do kind of a quick one today because we do have a lot to get into. By the way, we are giving away an O clip in today's video. So if you have the time, if you're just hanging out, just hang with me, ask as many questions as you'd like, join the conversation. This is a collective community. So, you know, we want you guys to talk. We want to hear what you have to say about things. So please just comment as much as you can throughout this video. Again, we are giving away an O clip at the end of the video to one of you guys watching. James, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, we'll get started. So Saturday last week, as most of you know, we did our in-person OFan Day event at our facility in Virginia. We had a really, really great time, tons of fun. You know, I was able to host the event, you know, talk about a lot of our products. We had a lot of other great speakers come on stage. We did our awards ceremony for you guys, which was really, really cool, being able to bring the fans up to the stage and actually be able to present the awards in person, which was really, really fun. And then after all of that craziness, we had this kind of, you know, interactive experience where everyone could go around this cool area that we set up and check out all the new products themselves. People were able to order the products on site. So it was just a really, really great, you know, just one of the greatest moments in Olight history, really. And I just want to thank you guys so much for making it such a great event. You know, it was basically just like a big Olight party, you know, and that's really what we wanted it to be. Of course, we want to show you guys new stuff, cool products, give you great deals. But at the end of the day, we just wanted to be able to hang out with all of our friends and our Olight family. So anyways, to anyone who, you know, either was there, we got some people in here that were actually there in person. James, got to talk with him. That was really cool. But you know, to the people who were there in person and to the people who watched the live video on our YouTube channel here, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all the support. The sale is still going on right now. It's been going really well for us. The only really thing that I've heard about is that shipping is taking a little longer than expected. Keep in mind, things are still being shipped out. We've got thousands of orders shipping out every single day. But keep in mind, we do have a new shipping system in place. We've done a lot of new things with our facility that we ship out of, and I'm sure a lot of you guys saw that. But you know, just keep in mind, shipping is taking a little longer, you know, than Amazon speed. But we're doing everything we can, working day and night to get all of these orders out. So if you're still waiting on an order, you know, we ask that you just remain patient. Thank you for bearing with us as we ship out, you know, tens of thousands of orders for this sale. It's been really, really incredible so far. The sale's still going on right now, guys. So if you want to order anything else at really the best price that we can do on these products, please do. Now's the time to do it before the prices go up. You know, an example of that is the Secret 4 Pro. These are right at around $100. I think they're like $98 during the sale, but full price for these is $140. Okay, so if you purchase these by themselves, not even in one of the other discounted bundles, I mean, you're just straight up saving $40, $40+ just from simply buying this product this week instead of buying it next week or later in the year. So that's just one example of the crazy deals that we have going on right now. I mean, $40, that's a lot of gas. You know what I mean? That's dinner, right? So, I think you guys should definitely take advantage of the deals. I don't want to see you guys not purchase it this week and then, in a couple weeks figure out like, oh man, you know what? I do really want that. And then you go to the website and it's full price, So if it's something that you're on the fence about, if it's something that you're thinking about that you think is cool, you might want to give it a try. I would suggest going ahead and getting it, considering that we have a 30-day return policy as well. So worst case scenario, literally the worst thing that could possibly happen if you order something today from our sale is you get it in your hand, you don't like it, you hit up customer service, and you send it back to us and we give all your money back, right? That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario is you get the products, you love them, and you use them forever because now we have a lifetime warranty on all of these products as well, okay? So that's another thing that's really exciting is our new warranty policy. If you purchase any of these products, if you ever have an issue with them, we're going to take care of you, right? We're either going to, repair it or we're going to just completely replace it with a brand new one. All right. And that's our new, warranty policy. Now, keep in mind, just like every company that exists, the warranty does not cover if you run over it with a Humvee, or you shoot it or something, or, whatever, you throw it off of a skyscraper or something. We're not going to be able to take care of you then. But as long as just anything happens to the product, like when you're using it the way flashlights are supposed to be used, then you're good to go, right? And we're pretty liberal about that, to be honest with you. If as long as like the flashlight isn't like obviously completely destroyed by something crazy that you did, we'll accept it and we'll take care of you as well. If it's all scratched up, if you've been using it for construction or something like that, it's still going to be okay. It's not a big deal. All right. So the new warranty policy is really incredible. We've got some of the best deals possible on brand new products. This is by far the best seeker that we've ever made. It's extraordinarily bright. I mean, just look how bright this is, 4,600 lumens. This new switch is finally the size that it should be. It's very, very big. It's very easy to grab the ridges going around the switch and rotate the switch around and around. It's almost kind of like a fidget for me at this point, just to grab this light and just rotate the switch around and around, because it's just that comfortable and that easy to actually use the switch. I wasn't a fan on the Secret 3 Pro of the size of the switch and also just the lack of grip as you rotate it around. And this takes care of all of that. Also, the new indicators there, that laser micro perforation, tech that they did with these, where they put like 1,200 holes into the bezel to give it this cool look, is also just vastly superior to any of the other indicators we've ever made. The grip going around the whole back of the light with the little grooves on the back is much more comfortable than the previous versions. I mean, I could go on and on, You can still use your MCC3 magnetic charging cable, but it does come with this really cool holster that allows you to plug it in Type-C. And then, of course, it does have the wall bracket to where you can just hang it from your wall as well. So then when you want to leave, you can just disconnect the USB-C cable, slide this out, and then boom, you've got your light with your holster. Otherwise, if you don't even care about actually using the holster, it doesn't matter if you don't want to put this on your belt, still use it as a wall mount for your light. So that way, whenever you're about to run out the door, Maybe you have this next to the door going out to your garage. Maybe you have this mounted next to your back door of your home, just kind of at the ready so you can just grab it and walk out the door. That's an awesome setup as well. So regardless of if you want to have a holster on your belt or not, this holster is still awesome because it's a wall mount for your flashlight, regardless of if you want to actually put it on your belt or not. Okay. For me, it depends on the situation. I'm not going to have a big flashlight on my belt if I'm going out to a fancy dinner with my girlfriend or something. But if I'm going to be outside, maybe getting some work done, walking the dog, like doing like utilitarian types of tasks, yeah, I'll put a big flashlight on my belt. No problem at all. That just is convenience for me, you know? So it just depends on the situation, whether I want to put this on my belt or not. But you know, that's life. There's always different situations for different things. That's why we have so many different shapes and sizes of flashlights, different performances and things like that. So I'm really, really happy with this light. It's just very, very easy to use. I mean, just using this light on a regular basis, like there's really not much I can say that I don't like about it. I mean, it's plenty bright enough, great run times. It's got all the little features that make it just nice to use. It's got the little wall bracket charging holster here. I love that click because it does have a little magnet in the bottom. There's no way this light is going to accidentally fall out of the holster as well. The retention is really good on it. I really like it, guys. I really like it. I'm sure you could probably tell when I was talking about it during the event, just how stoked I am about all these new features. The orange version looks fantastic. Two things. So the orange version is really easy to see. You're not going to lose a light that is this bright. Also, we're coming up on Halloween season. So this is a really fun light for you guys to have for the season in general. And then, of course, you're getting that lifetime warranty and all of the features of it as well. So I think the orange is actually a really great choice, especially for this time of year, and the fact that you're not going to lose it because it's so bright. You know, if you drop it in the yard or something, it's going to stand out instead of just the standard black version. So really, really good. We also have, I just want to show this to you guys real quick. So we have the donut version here of the O-Pen Glow and then the O-Tackle. We have this as a bundle on the website, and it's not expensive at all. I think it's like maybe $60 for both of these, which is pretty remarkable considering that you're getting a pen with this many features. Yeah, it's only $60. So that's pretty wild to me. That it's such a good deal here. Yeah, $60 for both of these together. So you can have a matching combo. This is pretty much everything you need. So this includes a pen, a bright flashlight, a green laser, right? And then also the tip of it glows as well, so you can write in darker environments. And then, of course, a little utility blade like this is always a great choice. You know, I use little blades like this every single day for sure. I mean, just ordering stuff online, like if you're opening boxes on like a weekly basis, pick one of these up. It also locks, which is nice. And the front of it here is a bottle opener as well. So if you're carrying both of these things, I mean, think about what you have on you just by having these two tiny things in your pocket: a laser, a pen, a flashlight, a pen that you can write with in the dark. You've got that fidget factor with the bolt as well. You've got a bottle opener, and you've got a razor blade to open anything. You know, cut threads off your shirt, whatever it is. So just these two tiny things that you're not even going to notice are in your pocket is taking care of like any kind of really EDC tasks that you may have. Now, keep in mind, it's not going to be a super bright light like the Seeker 4 Pro, but I mean, you could get away with taking care of most tasks when you guys are out and about, when you leave the house, with just an O-Pen Glow and an O-Tackle. And you can get them in this really fun, exciting, cool finish that, you know, is a great conversation piece. and it's only $60 with free shipping for both of them together. I think that's a slam dunk deal. Really, really good deal on those. Let's see here. To the people asking about shipping, got a couple people asking about shipping. For you guys, let me just explain. So we do have our new automated shipping system. We're trying to get acclimated to that system. So because of that, shipping is going a little bit slower than normal. But keep in mind, we are shipping day and night. We are shipping thousands of orders out. This is one of the highest volume sales that we've ever had as well. So when you have a team, trying to work on a new system, you've got thousands of orders coming in every single day. It's a difficult situation for sure. Again, we're shipping out as fast as we possibly can. We're not sitting around eating popcorn, not shipping out orders. You know what I mean? So we're doing everything we can to ship out these orders as fast as possible. All we ask is for you guys to just remain patient while we get all of these orders out. But that's what's going on with the shipping. I would just stay tuned. I mean, you could get a tracking number at any moment. And also our team is going to be there shipping this weekend as well. Keep in mind the carriers are not as active on the weekends, but in terms of like getting your products in boxes with tracking numbers, we're going to still be working on that over the weekend as well. So yeah, we're doing everything we can to ship out these orders, but thank you guys for remaining patient with that. We really appreciate it. Cool. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to another product. We have the PL Turbo, another really exciting offering. So we basically took all of our new features and put them into one light. We wanted to make a light that has long distance, but also a lot of spill. We wanted to at least, launch it here with removable batteries because we get a lot of requests for people, that say like, look, I don't want to worry about charging my light while I'm out in the field. I just want to pop in some new CRs if I have to and just keep it moving. We allowed that to happen with this standard PL Turbo. It also has our new locking system. So we have this little dial on the side where you can really tighten it up onto the rail, but it also has this movable piece in the middle to where you can bring the light back to your trigger guard. So it's perfectly seated right there on your trigger guard underneath your barrel, exactly where you want it to be. So, and when you crank this thing down, it is incredibly solid. We've worked really, really hard over the years. If you guys have been following our progression of weapon lights, you'll know that we've made a lot of changes to our design over the years. And I think we finally really nailed it on this one. It gets so tight on the rail and it just does not budge whatsoever when you actually tighten this down and get it into position, especially when it's up against the trigger guard. It's got this cool matte finish on it as well. The performance is fantastic. I mean, you can see that intensity. And as you bring it out, you can see that spill going around the hot spot here, that big diameter here, is just perfectly uniform and just looks really, really good. So beautiful beam, really good run times, removable batteries, the best mounting system we've ever done. It's got this really nice kind of tactical matte finish to it, and it's just a cool design in general. So I'm a big fan of this new PL Turbo. I feel like we're putting all of the right ingredients together to give you guys a final product that most people are looking for with a weapon light. So I'm really excited about this release. I think it's one of the best compact weapon lights we've ever made. It's just got all the features you could ask for. We had Olight Steven and Olight Chris, who were actually on Chris's land. Olight Chris, he lives on like 500 acres, and they shot 1,000 rounds with the PL Turbo on their firearms, and it was great. No malfunctions, didn't even loosen up, nothing. Okay. So considering the fact that most people are going to put this on their firearm for self-defense, maybe they won't ever actually use it besides just training. The fact that we were able to shoot 1,000 rounds with it continuously without any issues with it turning off or anything like that, dimming down, nothing like that, just shows that this is fully capable to be on your self-defense firearm, and you're going to be good to go when maybe at some point there's that slim chance of something bad actually happening at your home or something like that, right? So I think it's a slam dunk, and the fact that these are only $90, I mean, again, it's kind of like the Seeker 4 Pro. It's like I don't know what bad things to say about. Like, I know I work here at Olight, but like I don't know what things I could say against these products. Like, they have all the features I want. There's nothing that bothers me about them. And I think it's just the fact that we've been producing these products for so long. I mean, we're hitting our 16th anniversary this year. We've been making the same like Seeker series style of lights for a very, very long time. These weapon lights, this PL Turbo, it's got pretty much the same design as the PL2, which came out, gosh, when did the PL2 come out? Like 6 years ago or something like that. So when you make something similar for so long and you refine and make it better and better and better, you just end up having a product that's truly incredible. I will say this. I know there's quite a few people who love Android, but at the end of the day, the iPhone is a very, very good phone. There's a reason why hundreds of millions of people, if not billions of people, use it on this planet. And it's because, and people say, oh, look, it's the iPhone. It looks exactly the same again. It looks the same again. It looks the same again. And it's like, well, the reason why the iPhone keeps looking the same is because they've made an incredible product and they don't want to completely reinvent it because they don't want to lose all the progress they've already done for the past 20 years that they've been making the phone, right? So it's kind of like how we are, is it's like, we love this design. We love this profile. This is the way we want our weapon lights to look. So we keep making these small adjustments to performance, to the locking mechanism, to the switches. We keep making all these little refinements that make the user experience just better and better and better and better. To the people who have the Seeker 3 Pro at home, I'm telling you, when you get the Seeker 4 Pro, you're going to immediately notice just how much better the switch is, how much better it feels in the hand, how sweet using this holster is with all of its tech. Putting it on your wall, the auto lock unlock when you take it in and out of the holster, like all of these just little things just make it so much better. It's awesome. And those are the kind of products that I want to buy. Like, I would prefer to buy something that is a product that's been refined for 10 years versus buying something where the company is like, well, I don't know. It's our first year. Hopefully it works out, but we'll make the next one better, hopefully. Like, I would prefer to buy things that are tried and true. We know they're good. We've sold hundreds of thousands of, these, same basic designs. I mean, think about how many Seeker flashlights we've sold over the years, easily in the 6-digit mark, right? So the products are good, and they now have the newest features, the best features possible. All right. Waiting for the Tesla phone, dude. Cool. All right. So that's what's going on with that. I really like the new i3T versions. This new one here from Dan Griffin, this really cool kind of dream blue design, looks fantastic. This kind of gray, green, blue combination of this color looks amazing. And then with the gold accents, I think is really cool, especially with that twist on the body of the i3T. This new version here, this titanium one, and this kind of speckled purple, kind of blurple really, looks really nice as well. I really like the premium material i3Ts just because they feel really good in the hand. They're very small. They're very reliable. They've got a nice little weight to it. I like the weight of the titanium. And this speckled blurple finish on this is really nice as well. So, I don't think you could go wrong with this one or the Dream Blue version. They look great. i3T is one of the best small flashlights in existence. So really nice ones there. The new Baton 3 Pro, these have been actually really popular during the sale. This kind of topographic gradient finish on it looks really fun. Baton 3 Pro is an amazing flashlight. It's very, very small. I can hide it in my fist. And I'm just a big fan of this size. Sometimes the Baton 3 Pro Max feels a little bit too large when it's in my pocket, depending on if I'm wearing shorts or something like that. But the Baton 3 Pro always feels right. It feels very small in the pocket, and it's a great just EDC to take with you 7 days a week. I mean, there's no reason to not have a light of this size in your pocket. I mean, it disappears in your pocket. And it has the 18650 battery, which is still very, very high milliamps, 3,500 milliamps. So good stuff there. We also have, of course, again, the O clip here. These are fantastic. They're very, very bright. You can see how bright that hotspot is right here on the wall. And then the double tap to go to the red mode is really nice. You can hold it down on that red mode to get to the blinking red for emergencies or as a beacon. So quick double tap back over to the white light mode. And then it's USB Type-C charging, the best charging you can get for a small device like this. Obviously, it's too small for us to include our magnetic charging, but it was nice that we were able to put that Type-C charger there on the side. And then the clip here is very, very strong. I don't think I mentioned it, but what we did is we have these machines in our laboratory, our test lab. I actually showed it while I was in China, but we have these machines that basically stress test the lights. One of those machines is the switch machine, basically. So it takes a flashlight like this, and it has basically a stylus tip to mimic a finger, and it just presses the flashlight again and again and again. And we're testing the longevity of the switch to make sure that it can be pressed for years and years and years, and it'll still work. So we did that exact same procedure, obviously a different machine, and we open and closed this hinge on the O-clip again and again and again, and we actually did it over 10,000 times straight. It took hours to do this test. But we found that the hinge itself felt exactly the same after opening and closing it 10,000 times. I guess you could see this as like a fidget or something where you could just go like this all day. But I feel like most people are just going to like clip it to their shirt or something like that and then just leave it there. So, it's very, very strong. The whole thing's made out of aluminum, which is what I like to see. I think it would have been, kind of crappy if it was made out of plastic. So I'm glad that the entire thing, including the hinge and the clip itself, all of it is made out of aluminum alloy, and then Type 3 hard anodized, and it's just very, very strong and beefy. I like how beefy this clip is. It's not some dinky little clip on the back. I mean, this thing is legit. So yeah, really, really good. Let's see here. Why is the RN2000 not available in Germany? I'm sorry. I do not know. Unfortunately, I'm not sure about, the products that are available on the international websites. I would suggest sending out an email to cs@olightstore.com and asking them, maybe they can put it on there. Maybe it's just the simple fact that they just don't have enough inventory for that market. There's a lot of different scenarios I could think of, but unfortunately, I'm just not in tune with, the inventory levels in other markets. I primarily work with olightstore.com here in the US, but yes, please send us an email. I mean, look, if there's something that you want to know about, if there's something of like, why isn't this happening or why is this happening? Please email us, bring it to our attention, bring it to their attention, because I guarantee you The service department is going to see that email, and then they're going to forward it or at least ask the people who are in charge of the German market, and then they'll figure out, wait, okay, yeah, no, that isn't on the sale. Maybe we should try and get some of those or something like that. So that is definitely the way to go, because they're going to contact that department and then see it through and see what's going on with the situation. But it really is a great light. I've got one right here, 2,000 lumens. It's very, very bright. I think it's just incredibly bright. Let's see here. I can go ahead and ramp down, and then we can go up and up and up. Jeez Louise. Yeah, very, very bright light. It also comes with a little remote here. So you can see here that I'm actually manipulating the RN2000 with a wireless remote. So check that out. So I'm going up and down in output. I'm changing it. I can do a double tap to go to the different LED configurations as well to change the way the hotspot looks. And I'm doing all of this with this wireless remote. I'm not actually touching the button on the light itself. And it's very, very easy to set up. You can, basically you just remove the little insert in the little battery that's in the back of this. It has like a watch battery. And then from there, you basically just hold down the switch and it syncs with the light itself almost immediately. And then from there, it's good. And it's just always synced. So really, really nice. I could see, how you could, set up this light. Because the thing is, like, when you're riding your bike, you don't want to have to like reach over and press the top of the light to change the settings. It would be a lot easier to just have this set up on your handlebar, and then as you're holding on, you can just tap it with your thumb instead of having to like reach over and actually manipulate the top of the light and then lose your grip on the bike handlebars itself. So it's actually a really good design, and I'm a big fan of it. Amazing build quality, great run times as well. Because it is a beefy light, so they managed to get really high milliamp cells in here. And then it also is a power bank as well. So it has discharging, so you can plug your cell phone into this. Like, say that you have your phone mounted on your handlebars and it's starting to die, you can basically just charge it up from the light itself. So there's a lot of tech going on. This is like one of the most advanced bike lights that I've ever seen. With 2,000 lumens, this is a whole nother level of bike lights. Like, if you're planning on doing some night riding, which is fantastic, especially with it becoming fall time, it's going to get darker a little bit earlier. It's going to feel amazing outside with that crisp, cool air. This is a great choice for that. But yeah, really, really nice light. I would highly suggest picking one up if you're able to, for sure. We also have the new tail light here, which is very large and just basically just more powerful than the other ones that we've come out with in the past. It's got the same kind of rubber mount that goes around your seat post like the previous tail lights that we've made. And again, it's just a really nice addition to the bike lineup. These are very powerful, intense lights for your bike. So if you ride in very dark environments, man, that is definitely the way to go. Let's see here. We also, of course, have the new keychain lights, which are really cool. Please make sure to get your center version for free if you haven't placed an order yet. David, good for a wheelchair? Absolutely. Very, very good point. Especially with that little wireless remote. So you could set that up. If someone's disabled, maybe they don't have a lot of arm movement and things like that. It's much easier to just press that little remote switch instead of actually having to put your hand on top of the light and hit that switch on top of there. So yeah, you're right. Really, really good option for anyone who's in a wheelchair, has a disability. It's a good light for that for sure. So the directions series. So we got the north, south, east, and west. These are really fun. The detail on the lasering here is fantastic. It's very deep lasering. I like when the lasering is deep because that means it won't wear out and it's going to stay there. Also, it allows to get more detail in the lasering itself. So it's very, very well done. If you guys see it on the website, it looks just as good, if not better, in person. I mean, this is some of the best lasering I've really ever seen on our products. It's so precise. There's no chatter. Just really well done. Really well done. What I like about these lights is, and what's fun about having the full collection, is the fact that it gives me memories, right? So I have memories about a lot of different trips that I've taken in my life. I have memories about a lot of different things that I've done in my life. And all of these lights make me think about that, right? So when I look at the South light, it reminds me of the fact that I was born in Florida and I lived most of my life in the South. And it just reminds me of my mother, who still lives in Florida, and my family down there, and all the friendships that I made while I was in the South. And it's just nice to have these little tidbits of memories that I've had in my life. The North reminds me of all the cool stuff that I've done in New York, and all the amazing adventures that I've had there. The West reminds me of going to Vegas for SHOT Show, visiting friends in California. The East, of course, that's where I've lived my whole life, up and down the East Coast. So you can interpret these lights in any way that you want, but my first thought is just the memories that I have with each one of those regions. You could pick up the light that represents where you live. If you live in Florida or Georgia, where I'm from, pick up the South light and you can represent the South. But you can also pick up the other ones and have some memories of maybe some trips or some friends that you have in those areas, or anything that you've done in your life. But I think it was a really cool option to do this, do the different directions, the different regions. I like it. It's nice. It's nice. And they're not expensive, and they look very, very good. And at the end of the day, the i1R2 Pro is one of the best keychain lights you can get. Type-C charging, super bright, low and high mode, large split ring to go on any type of key situation that you have. Just good stuff. Also, the Autumn 3 looks beautiful. I love these little titanium arc felts. I know that this is the one with the laser instead of the UV, but this is actually the smallest one. The Arcfeld UV is just simply a larger profile. And just having this little flat light that's made out of titanium with this really cool kind of tannish gold anodizing to the titanium just looks fantastic. I just love the feel of just the OG Arcfeld in that titanium. It's really great. And it's almost speckled. Like the material here it's not just like a straight anodize. It's almost like it was anodized and then tumbled to give it these specks inside the material with the anodizing. There's a lot going on with this finish, and it's very cool. I like this one a lot. Really, really nice. So if you want an awesome version of the Arcfeld in a cool color, a light that just simply feels great in the hand, it's got 1,000 lumens, laser, magnetic charging. The clip is very easy to just throw in any pocket, even if you're wearing slacks or 511 pants or whatever. This clip's going to work just fine. It's a great light. I know some people are partial to the UV because they like the UV function, but I'm still a really big fan of just this small, just Arcfeld. The OG Arcfeld is always going to be a great light. So, and then the titanium, the weight of this, it just feels really nice. I might just carry this one this weekend, man. I like this light. I like the size of the regular Arcfeld. If you have the Arcfeld and the Arcfeld UV, you'll see it, man. This is definitely like a smaller light than the UV. And you can really feel it in the hand, especially with the titanium. And I can't stop flicking this back and forth between the laser and the white light just because it's addicting. It's got that fidget factor. For sure. Let's see here. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is we've got the headlamp here. We got the Array 2 Pro. and it's great in the orange color. It's got the battery pack on the back. It's got the red lights on the back as well to stay safe. It's got the wave motion. It's got the red light as well. And then in the orange finish, it looks really nice. Orange is a great color for a headlamp because you're not going to lose it. It's easy to see, and it's just one of the most popular colors for a headlamp. What I also like about it that gives it some style is you see all these massive heat sinks that are on the top and the bottom and on the back of it. So not only does it make the light look really cool with all these big fins on the bottom of it, but it helps a lot with heat dissipation as well. I like when we do design elements that look cool, but also have a vital role in the performance of the product, right? So we're able to get such a small light with such massive output because we're able to put the battery pack on the back, and we have all of these heat sink fins going all over the light. So I think this is like an engineering marvel. The fact that we get all of this performance, all of these crazy features out of something so small, like this is a wild headlamp, guys. If you like doing things with both hands and you like seeing well, then I would suggest picking one of these up because the feature set is incredible. And again, it's backed by that lifetime warranty, so you don't ever have to even worry about it, man. You're good to go. Blue is a good color for every light. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like to throw the UV on the Seeker 4 Mini. Yeah, no, Seeker 4 Mini. I love the fact that that light has a UV. If it didn't have the UV, I'd be like, all right, I mean, it's cool, whatever. But the fact that it does have the UV in there and it actually is very bright makes the Seeker 4 Mini just that much better. Really, really good light. How do I get an Olight hat like that, though? Yeah. Currently, we just don't have any, to be honest with you. I think we're, trying to get through all of these new product releases. This is really crunch time for us. This is like the craziest time of the year for Olight because just a heads up, guys, the October sale, we're just going to have like Halloween stuff is going to be really crazy. Lots of amazing products. And then we have Black Friday in November, which is going to be absolutely crazy. And then December, we're probably going to have a big Christmas sale as well. So we're getting it, and right now we're in the OFAN Day sale as well. So this is kind of like crunch time for all of these new products. So I don't think we're going to be coming out with like apparel and stuff like that while we're in the middle of releasing all of these, actual products. But I hope maybe when there's a little bit of downtime, maybe in like January, February, when we're coming off of all of this craziness, typically the beginning of the year is a little bit slower for us. So because of that, I hope that we can offer more stuff like shirts and hats and all of that towards like the beginning of the year in 2024. I think would be an appropriate time to offer something like that. But I love this hat, man. I love this hat. Very, very good. These shirts are really cool too that I've been wearing. This is kind of like a workout material, which is really nice. Maybe we can offer something like that as well. What if you made a hat with a flashlight built in? So a long time ago, gosh, maybe 7 years ago or something, we did offer a black Olight hat that had like Olight on the side of it. And it actually had a little LED bar here in the brim of the hat. And those were really cool. But we only offered those for like a limited time, and then that was that for that one. But we did actually at one point. Maybe some of you guys watching right now will remember. But yeah, we had like a little light bar here just kind of in the center of the brim. It had like a tiny little flat cable that went around here, and you could like turn it on and off like on the back of the hat. Those are very, very cool. Very cool hats. Seeker 4 Mini in zombie green. That would be very nice. That's a good recommendation. Odin GL and Odin GL Mini in all blue. That would be interesting. Those are freaking awesome. Thank you for remembering, Luke. Thank you. I love when I like mention something that's like from way back in the day, and there's at least somebody who's like, oh, I have one of those. Oh, I remember that. Like that's awesome. It just shows you the longevity of this brand and all the crazy things we've done over the past many years. But thank you. Let's see here. Show the cracked brass. I don't have one on me, actually. I don't have one. Really good request. Unfortunately, I don't have one here with me today. Yeah, shucks. Maybe I can post some pictures of it in the Facebook group or something like that. But yeah, I don't have one today. Sorry about that. The hat sounds dope. We'll stay tuned. Yeah. Everyone needs cracked brass. Yeah, I love that. The cool part about the cracked brass light is all of those cracks are accentuated from the like antique patina on the light. If there was no patina and the light was just like shiny, then all of those cracks would look like maybe there's actually something wrong with the material. But considering that all of the knurling on the body and all of those cracks and everything are accentuated with the black lines from that antique patina finish, just makes it look so cool, man. And of course, it's made out of brass. Everything made out of brass is always just a really nice feel and weight to it. I think it's a really nice collector's piece. That's a really nice snag during the sale event. We got them on the site, guys. You can get them today, but really nice mention there. That's a really cool offering for sure. Cracked brass makes me think of Thor and Odin. That's a good call, Luke. Right on. There's 0 vids on the cracked brass. Yeah. So in terms of like content, when we come out with brand new products, obviously that's going to be the focus, right? The cracked brass is really cool, but it's on the Warrior Mini 3, which is a product that we released during the summer sale, which is a great light, by the way. But when we have these big sale events, we really only have like the resources to make like full on content with the brand new products. So like the Lantern, the Secret 4 Pro, the PL Turbo, the O Clip, like those are the main brand new offerings for this sale that we've never sold before. And then we have, of course, all of the cool limited edition stuff because we feel like just those core products isn't enough, especially for one of our biggest sales of the year. But because of that, because we have to spend so much time making all this content for the new products, it's hard to make content for every single thing that we come out with. But yeah, look, it looks fantastic, guys. It's going to look like what it looks like on the website. It looks that good in person, if not better. I would be amazed if someone receives the cracked brass Warrior Mini 3 and says, I don't like this. I want to send it back. Like, I don't think we're going to get any returns from that product just because of how cool it looks and how many features it has just as being a Warrior Mini 3. And that extra weight to it just feels really good. I think everybody who orders that light is going to be happy for sure, man, because it's just so nice. And it's just something that you're not going to get from any other brand. It's so unique. The Warrior Mini 3, just as a regular flashlight, even the regular black version, still has so many features that you just don't see from other brands. Like these are Olight features, like the tail switch, the magnetic charging, all of that stuff is true Olight features. And then on top of that, getting it in the cracked brass finish, it's just something you're just not going to get anywhere else, So get the deal on it now because it really is a special product from specifically from Olight, Okay. Alf, I hear you, man. I hear you. So when we sell something in a new color or a new finish, and we've never sold it in that color or finish before, to us, it is new, but it might be on a product that we've already sold before, which is why for the OFAN Day presentation, we did full-on presentations and went over the features on the brand new products. So the Secret 4 Pro, the O Lantern Music, the PL Turbo, and the O Clip. But then on top of that, we mentioned much faster the new finishes and the new colors of our other products. And if you remember, because I'm the one who actually presented it, I pulled up a slide that showed like 10 products on one slide, and I basically just ran through them because we didn't try to say it was this brand new revolutionary product. We literally just said, hey, look, here's a new finish, here's a new material of a product we've released in the past, right? So I hear what you're saying, but we did actually do it in that way during the OFAN event. We spent a lot of extra time presenting the brand new things that no one has gotten before, and we spent way less time on presenting the new finishes, new colors, new materials of lights we've presented before. And in terms of actual content that we make a lot of content on our brand new products and a lot less content on the products that we've released previously. So we do make it a point that we have new products that have never existed before, and then we also have products that already exist, but they've never been in this material or color or whatever, right? Like Open Glow, we've released this in quite a few editions at this point, but have we done it in the donut finish where it has all of these laser markings and then it's filled in with all the different colors and all of that? No, we've never done this before. We've never sold this before, right? But I'm just proving the point that we do put emphasis on the brand new designs versus the new colorways and materials, right? Cookie Monster Blue. I'll ask again, can you tell us if we're getting a zombie light next month? So I can't say yes or no. I really can't spill the beans. But just know I will go ahead and say this because I think it's okay. We've got a lot of really cool Halloween-related things coming out next month. And if you're a big fan of Halloween, if you're a big fan of like horror movies and things like that, I'm sure you're going to really enjoy the October sale. And I will say this, the October sale will not only be cool finishes, cool like Halloween related things, but there will actually be brand new product releases as well. Products that you do not own in different colors, products that you have never owned before. And I think that's the theme for the next few sales that we're having is there's going to be quite a lot of products that no one actually owns yet in any finish. So get ready for the end of the year. These next few months is going to be very exciting, not only for materials, colorways, all of that stuff, but for brand new IPs, like brand new designs, new products to our catalog. Yes. Mm-hmm. Are you going to make any Halloween themed skits for YouTube? Maybe. I remember, gosh, it was like a few years back. And I made like a really funny video where I did kind of like the Bloody Mary thing or whatever, where, you know, if you say it into the mirror a few times, something bad will happen. And I remember like I said like Olight or something like that into the mirror, and it was it was so like over the top. I need to find that video. I can't remember what it was called, but I remember a few years back doing that kind of like Bloody Mary like Olight skit. That was very, very funny. So maybe something like that. I'm not sure. You know, that kind of stuff, doing like skits and funny stuff like that in the videos just like keeps all of this fun for me. You know, obviously it's extra work to put all that kind of stuff into the videos, but for me it keeps my job exciting and making me pumped up to make, you know, video after video for you guys. So yeah, why not? I think it'd be fun to start putting more like the funny stuff in the videos. And those videos typically do well anyways, you know. With the YouTubers that I watch, I like the guys who are funny and goof around and stuff like that. Like those are the kind of videos I want to watch. Like if you can get information from a video, like if you can actually learn something from a video that you didn't know before, and it's actually fun to watch and entertaining, maybe you'll laugh a little bit, like that's the goal. That's always the goal. And I think that should be the goal for every YouTuber. Teach me something, but also like make me laugh a little bit, like make me have a little bit of fun. And if I'm getting both of those things, it's a guarantee that I'm going to want to watch your videos, you know? So that's what we try to do here for sure. Let's see. Okay. A goofy Halloween skit would be awesome. Fair enough. Thank you, Alpha. God. Silicone pumpkin skin for the O bulbs. Nice. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys so much for watching today. Let me just do one more update about the shipping because people keep asking. I understand it's a live video. People leave, people show up. So the people who are watching at the beginning of the video are maybe not the same people who are watching right now. So yeah, I'll just touch on shipping real quick, and then we'll go ahead and give away an O clip, and then you guys can go enjoy your weekend, hopefully with many, many Olights involved. So with our shipping system, we've been working very, very hard on getting our new automated shipping system working. Because of that, it is taking a little bit more time to process all of these orders. The elephant in the room, the biggest thing is the fact that we just received so many orders. This is one of the biggest sales we've ever had. We have tens of thousands of orders that have come in this week. And because of that, just the sheer volume of orders is absolutely insane. So because of that, shipping is going to be slower regardless of whatever shipping system that we're using. But we are incorporating our new shipping system. So because of that, they're still working out some kinks with the system and trying to get it up to speed. So because of that, that's also slowing it down a little bit. But the bottom line is we just have an insane amount of orders that have to be shipped out. But we're doing everything we can to ship out these orders. By no means, are we taking time off or getting lazy in the warehouse or anything like that. Like our warehouse people are working stupid hard to get these orders out. They're shipping thousands of orders every single day. But even with shipping 4-digit amounts of orders every single day, it's still taking time to process all of these orders. Like that's just how many we've gotten. It's an absolute blessing. It's amazing that we're in this situation to where we're getting so many orders that we're like, oh my gosh. But, because of that, it is taking a little bit longer to process orders than, what you're used to. I will say this, they're doing a really great job. We're trying to make sure that everything is accurate and everything is going out properly. That's another reason why it's taking a little bit more time. But yeah, I would not worry about your Olight orders. I know you guys want your orders yesterday. When I order stuff online, that's exactly how I feel as well. So I'm super empathetic in that way that like, heck yeah, you want to get your orders as fast as possible, just like I do, just like everybody who orders stuff online. But we just ask you guys to please remain patient while we process these thousands of orders every single day. The good news is we will have people working over the weekend. The carriers are a little bit slower on the weekend in terms of like the packages progressing to your home. But keep in mind, you could even receive a tracking number tomorrow if you don't get one today. That is possible because we're going to be shipping all day tomorrow as well. So just please remain patient, guys. I know you want your Olight orders. These products are amazing and they're really exciting. I promise you're going to love it when you get your boxes. But just bear with us as we try to get through all of these orders with our new shipping system. So thank you guys for your patience. We really appreciate that. Again, it's an absolute blessing having all of these orders coming in. We're so thankful that you guys are loving all of these products we worked so hard on. But yeah, we're shipping a lot. It's wild for sure. So thank you guys. I can't wait. My order will add to my collection. Yeah, for sure. Hope you get some calm time before the Halloween sale. No, thank you, Loma. Thank you so much. Katie received my order. Awesome. Well done. Very, very cool. I hope you really enjoy it. Will work for Olights. Let's see. Can you address how winning prizes work during your live event? Yeah. So, okay. Yes. Very good point. Thank you for bringing that up. So the big live event that we did, the in-person event, it's like an hour and a half long live video. If you guys watched it, thank you so much. If you don't want to watch the whole video, we actually also posted a light version, which is basically like an edited, summarized version of the presentation. That video is like 15 minutes long or something. So it's a really good way for you guys to check everything out without watching it for an hour and a half. If you want to like feel like you were there at the event in person, like a lot of people were, please check out the full length video. But there is something that we did on the full length video, and that is we are currently giving away 20 Secret 4 Pros to the comment section of that video. In order for you guys to enter to win one of the Secret 4 Pros, you have to make sure you're, of course, subscribed to the channel. It's free of charge. If you like our content, it's the least you can do. And then also, please make sure that you comment on that video. Once this sale event is over, so I'm talking after the weekend, we are going to pick those 20 Secret 4 Pro winners, and we will, of course, reach out to you, contact you to get your shipping information so that we can ship it out free of charge, right? So if you're wondering what the heck is going on with those 20 Secret 4 Pros that I mentioned during the live event, just know that we haven't picked the winners yet. We're giving people time to enter and watch that video and check it all out. But the beginning of next week is when we are going to pick those 20 winners. Now, in terms of the 4 giveaways that we did during the event, if you're one of those lucky winners, we've probably already had someone reach out to you, or we probably already have your shipping address because we know a lot of you guys. Don't worry about that. You're probably good to go there. But if you're wondering, about those 20 Secret 4 Pros, we have not picked the winners yet. We're still in the middle of it, but next week will be very exciting when we pick those winners. So please make sure you go to the long live video. It's like an hour and a half long. Make sure you're subscribed and comment on that video, okay, if you haven't done that yet. Even if you already watched the video and didn't realize that the giveaway is a part, just go over to that video. You don't even have to watch it. And just make sure you're subscribed, comment on that video, and then you're entered. And hopefully you get a message from us saying, hey, you won. Let me get your address information so we can send it out to you. Now, I am about to give away an O clip to the comment section right now of this video. The way it's going to work is, and let me just go ahead and segue into that. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway right now for the O clip. So what I'm going to do is have a number in my head between 1 and 100. When I give you guys a 5-second countdown, I want you to start guessing random numbers. And the first person that I see comment the number that's in my head, you will win the O clip. Now, if you win this giveaway that I'm about to do, I want you to email me directly, which is Sean, SEAN, @olightstore.com. And from there, you can email me your shipping address and your phone number for the shipment. And then I will go ahead and set up the shipment for you to get your free O clip, and that will ship out quickly. All right. So the giveaway that we're about to do in this live video, I'm going to pick the winner on the spot. You're going to email me directly. We're going to process your shipment, and you'll get your free O clip in the mail next week. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to give you guys a 5-second countdown. Let me think of the number in my head. Okay, I've got the number in my head. So let's go ahead and start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, start guessing random numbers. And I will keep an eye on the comment section. As soon as I see the number that is in my brain, that's it. Anybody can win, guys. Anybody can win. There's no favorites. It doesn't matter. If you pick the right answer, that's it. Okay, so let me just go to the top here. I'm looking. I'm still looking, guys. Okay, there it is. Fallen 1 with 54. 54 was the number that was in my head. Fallen 1, you got it. Well done. Well done. Awesome. Nice win. Nice win. Bro, email me, Sean, SEAN, at olightstore.com. Let me get your address and your phone number for the shipment, and we'll ship out your free O-clip, you know? Everybody can use an O-clip. This is another one of those lights, like we always talk about, like giving keychain lights to your friends, but I guarantee you, even somebody who like isn't a flashaholic like we are, like if you show this to them, like, hey man, you can just clip this to your shirt and you can read a book like this when it's dark, like you show that to somebody and they're gonna love it. Okay, I don't care if they hate flashlights or love flashlights. It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody can use one of these. This is one of those everyone should own one products, because you can clip it to anything and just use it hands free, and it's super bright. It's Type-C rechargeable. It's just a great product, man. I'm a big fan of it. I've been using it for several weeks now. It's very reliable. The build quality is great. So yeah, if you're thinking about gifts, if you're in that situation where you're thinking about what should I get this person for their birthday or whatever, and you want to keep it lower cost but also still nice, like you don't want to give them a piece of bubble gum, but you don't want to give them a Rolex, like this is definitely the way to go. These are $30. They're super useful. Whoever you get it for is going to love it. The O-clip is a slam dunk product. It's one of the best products of the sale. I love these things. I like the little clip light. Dude, it's just great. I've been doing it where like early in the morning, one of the things that I've tried to start doing is like reading a book. Just trying to get a few pages in, just kind of get the brain going. You know, you drink your coffee, you read a chapter of your book in the morning. It's just a nice way to wake up. But you don't want to turn all of the lights on just yet. You kind of want to ease into the day. Clip an O-clip to your shirt, turn it on, and boom, there you go. That's your reading light for your book. It's awesome. Or if you're in bed, you like to read before you go to bed, clip that to your shirt so then you don't have to use all the random like lights that you have set up in your bedroom. Just use that instead. It's great. Here's another hack. You can use the red light, and then you don't even lose out on your night vision. It doesn't mess up your sleep. So then if you want to use that red light on your shirt while you're reading at night before you go to bed, you know, the blue light thing and all that stuff isn't going to mess you up. That's another really cool thing too. I mean, there's so many different ways you can use the O-clip. It's awesome. So anyways, don't pass on the O-clip. Absolutely, Paula. It's great. For the money, it's amazing. Rods and cones, man. Rods and cones. Yeah. All I know is people say don't look at screens for like an hour before bed. But if you use the O-clip with the red light, you're reading your book, it's not going to mess up your sleep. Your brain's going to get tired because you're reading instead of scrolling on TikTok. I'm telling you, it's a proper way to fall asleep. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. The sale's still going on. You can get deals on all this stuff today. There's no problem with throwing in a couple extra orders and getting the advantage of the lower prices today. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's great to be back doing these live videos again. You have an absolutely wonderful weekend. I hope you get your products soon. And thank you guys so much for an amazing OFAN Day 2023. All right, peace.